Okay. Yeah, we're just pretty choppy already. Market open and no direction yet. Kind of to the downside, but if we're going to the downside, we need to continue a little bit lower. We need to break past this low. Because we made this kind of whatever uptrend. Now we're chopping up. We made this lower low. We need price to break this lower low. Ideally this one as well. And then we're open to take some continuation plays. So let's try to get that. We have some not good charts, so I'll stay long. Yeah, that was close, bro. The trade you took was W. It hit W. But, yeah, you didn't manage the risk exactly, so ended up hitting stop loss early. Yeah, you could get a My Funded Futures account. They do have a pretty good discount right now. $50 for around $45 for, I think, yeah, it's the eval and the PA. For first time. Yeah, it's a new discount they brought. 50. I don't have 50. I have 20. 97. Donnie, bro, you gotta keep up with their discounts, bro. Oh, yeah, it's only for new members. My bad, my bad. It's only for new. It's your first. If it's your first funded with them, then yeah. Yeah, but Rita, top step is $50, and then you have $150 activation. But the My Funded Futures has no activation. That's why it's the advantage. With their discount, there's no activation. Or actually, overall, with My Funded Futures, there's no activation. But yeah, normally their accounts are like 100 to like 130 to like 200. But Top Step's good too. Like they're all solid. They all have like their own differences. Like My From the Futures, it's like no activation, high eval. If you're feeling like confident like that you'll pass the eval fast, and you just want to get to PA stage or what's it called, funded stage, you can go with My From the Futures. Yeah, My From the Futures has a cap on your payout, 1,200 per what's it called, every 5 trading days, or every time you want to pay out the first like 5 payouts. Expert account, no. Yeah, expert account, I think there's no payout cap, but obviously it's a lot more expensive. I think it's like 200 something bucks. But yeah. The drawdown, I think there's different versions. There's a starter plus. The starter it's 2.5k. The starter plus is 2k. I recommend starter because I think that's like the most friendly. The difference between starter and starter plus is just consistency on the funded stage on starter and consistency on the eval stage on the starter plus. You can't make more than 1,200 a day on a funded. What if you make more than that? All right, we broke these lows finally. Now we can wait for a pullback. Looks like we did get a pullback trade that up here. That worked out pretty nice. But yeah, it's had a really good RR. But this is not yet like confirming we're in our downtrend yet. Now we confirmed it, which is good. Oh yeah, consistency rule, you're right. So now I want to see a retracement into the green and red SMA and a candle out. That'll be my entry confirmation. because we've already kind of confirmed we're in that downtrend right now, or slightly confirmed it. Because we're under the 200 EMA. 200 EMA is sloping down. On the 1 minute, we're also under. Well, let me add the 200 EMA. I forgot to. Wait, why don't I have that? All right, we're getting close to tapping it, so let's see if we get into that. All right, we tapped it. And please don't go touch the red line. Haven't touched it yet. Okay, great. When we touch the red estimate, that this like invalidates the setup, because I don't want to take the trade if it wicks it or closes past it. So even if it closes out of the green SMA, it's still not valid enough, because when it wicks the red estimate, that makes it lower quality. So yeah, like this would be the trade, but I'm not taking it because we wicked the red estimate. But if we were to set it up, this is how it would be set up. Stop loss here, TP all the way down here, and then we would let that do its thing. And stop loss to break even after 1 to 2 would be the thing. But I'm not in this trade because we wicked the SMA, the red SMA. Yeah, Rita, choose. It's already selected for you. TradeAway is gonna be your broker. I don't know like which button you have to press, but I think both are like activated when you do it like that. It's both. Just make sure you press NinjaTrader and TradeAway. Yeah, TradeAway's far. I don't like I don't like trading on TradingView just cause like a lot of times I take my trades. Sometimes the price just destroys past my stop loss somehow, and sometimes like TradingView gets delayed when I'm pressing my buy and sell buttons. So it's like a little weird. Personally, that's just how, like my experience. But yeah, so I want to see this move back down and then retrace again, since we kind of invalidated this pullback by pushing past this red SMA. Once we pull back here again, then we'll look for like another continuation. And we don't have 10 AM news today, so we're vibing. Gotta patiently wait for price to make this dumpy. Damn. Falling hard. IQ, why are you spamming the sell button, bro? Jesus Christ. So yeah, now we broke past this low. I'm happy for a pullback retracement here. Wick the price swing low too. Yeah, well, which price swing low? This one? If you're saying that, then yeah, we wicked that, yeah. Momentum model. Yeah, there was a moment. Actually, there was a good momentum trade right here. Actually, only issue with this is the fact that we're kind of on that SMA. Yeah, now we're seeing a retracement into the green and red SMA again without touching the red one, and we'll be vibing. So break a structure then retracement to the emails without touching the top one to confirm entry. Pretty much, but yeah, I don't. Only reason I say break of structure, or only reason I want to see it break past the swing low is we invalidated the trade by touching the red SMA. When we touch the red SMA, that invalidates the setup. So I want to see a strong move in the trend direction after, like, along with a strong downtrend, for example, for a bearish play. I want to see then a retracement into in between the green and red SMAs. And then I want to see price show me a bearish candle closing out of the green SMA, and that's going to be my entry. Yeah, my TP's at the swing low or a minimum of a 1-to-1 RR, and my stop loss goes at the highest point of the pullback. Simple. Yeah, it's pretty simple. No trades for Mr. Hunter so far. This looks kind of like a zone on the 1 minute. I'm not going to lie. A little bit of a consolidation before a strong move. Is something new you've been doing, or you've been using this? Nah, I tested it for practically the entire, for like across over 200 trades. But it's been more so like newly implemented. But it's aligning with my like older strategy. My older strategy was a momentum trading strategy, which was pretty similar to this. It's just a more mechanical version of it, you could say. The other one required a lot more like discretion and like experience and subjectivity to like taking a pullback and taking off of entering a candle. This is more of a mechanical version of it. My previous momentum strategy was like, okay, we want to see a pullback not too crazy strong, but at least 2 candles. And then we want to see a momentum candle. Actually, hold on. Let's lock in because we can actually get a trade right here. Real quick. We'll go over that in a second, but if we get this candle closing out, I'm getting in on that. Stop loss is going to go at this high right here. TP is going to go all the way down here. Let's see, what does Mr. Market want to do? So, damn, no closeout. Not yet. Looked like we wanted to. So, you more confident here with the bearish FVG? No, I don't look at FVGs. I don't like to combine like other confluences as well with the strategy. Just keep it simple with what I've tested. At least that's how I like to do it. If you see if rally gaps will help to incorporate, you can 100% incorporate it yourself. All right, this one's closing in. I'm in on that. Stop loss at the highest point, TP at the swing low. Let's see what happens. Stop loss up here, TP down here. Maybe let that bad boy play out. Real nice. You see how we didn't touch the red estimate? This is what I mean. See, on this one, we did touch it. Even though it did work, it is a lower quality trade from what I've tested. The ones that don't touch it are better trades to take overall. So we're going to let this bad boy be and see if it's take profit or stop loss. Have you entered? Yeah, I'm in. It's a 1.15 RR, so I'm not going to do any like break even stuff. So we'll just let it be. Once you enter, let price do its thing. Exactly. I mean, Nunk W. Yeah, and stop loss is at the top up here, so make sure you have that in as well. I have something set up on ES finally, potentially. What is ES looking like? ES is in a downtrend too. They're a little bit in drawdown right now. Little bit in drawdown. What's up, IQ? IQ, I'm gonna need you to spam that sell button right now. I'm gonna need you to liquidate all your positions, brother. Yeah, we have 10 a.m. coming up soon, but we don't have 10 a.m. news. So let's see what happens. Are you gonna stop out? Well, we got close. Yeah, we're out on that one. That was a stop out on that. Damn, today the lower quality trades have been killing it. But the high quality ones got cooked. But we still have more opportunities today anyways. That was the first trade. Wick to stop and gonna run. We don't have 10 a.m. news today. Yeah, I was a stop out for that first trade. Now if I want to take another play, I have to see this past this swing low down here, pull back, and then continue. Not glad this strategy ain't none compared to momentum model. Both are good. It's just this one has a slightly higher R because we see a lot of bigger trades, like 1 to 3R, 1 to 4R that can like make our losses back. Momentum model does have a higher win rate though. So for another setup, I'm gonna have to see this pass the swing low, then give us another pullback because we closed past this. Does the TP for me held a bit longer? W. See a lot of trades use momentum on and call it different names. Really? Exactly. So why not take the higher win rate? I mean, it's not just about win rate, but I wanted to start implementing this strat more since I saw it work really, really well in the testing. And I don't want to like stop using it after just to show them I have time. That's why I put the momentum strat on break for a little bit and then testing this out. Since it did have really good results in our testing. Now, hitting stop loss going to TP is crazy work, but you know it happens sometimes. All right, so IQ, you couldn't just sell your positions while I was in the trade. You have to sell it after I get out. Run rate plus restores profitability or not. A lot of ways to achieve same thing. Picking system. Exactly. This happens when you kick people from your clan. When we're all IQ's exit liquidity. That's facts. So as soon as we break past this low, then we can continue back for another pullback. Lost fun on the trade, but I took the risk. Yeah, it was valid. Everything looked good for this trade. We had this nice downtrend. Everything was solid. Took a little trade for 300. Curious why you use 30 second for entries, not 1 minute, 5 minute? Because I started with 30 second with my momentum model, and I just built off of it for now. And I just built off of the 30 second. I wanted to try out scalping on the 30 second time frame like 2 years ago. And then I built a strategy around 30 second, and then I turned it into the momentum model. And then ever since then, I've been still using it on the 30 second. Because I wanted to try like super scalping, like quick in and out, like fast. Don't you know, made you profit too much? Yeah, 100%. So we're tapping back in there, but we want to see it break past this low before we get a setup opportunity. Guys, keep has tops that even on one trade. It has to be 2 trades. Because there's a consistency rule, 50%. You have to do 2 days. 1,500 one day, 1,500 next day. Yeah, it's on a losing streak right now. Starting off, I mean, we had a dub on the, I think in the beginning, and then we're on like a losing streak for now. So far, but we shouldn't be like quick to judge it yet. In the testing, I did see like a string of losses of 6 losses after I filtered it. So after optimizing, there has been a losing streak of 6 losses, but there's been also winning streaks of up to 9 wins. So it goes kind of both ways with a little bit of a lower win rate. Six isn't bad. Yeah, 6 isn't bad. Especially since we do see some higher RR trades like 1 to 3. A lot more common than the momentum strat. So that could easily wipe out like 3 losses. But if you lose that, it's like counts as like another 1 loss. Filtering it out just makes it more valid to enter, so it's not really. Yeah. That's like the optimization part, trying to filter out like the really low quality trades. Or what type of setup with the strategy is like really low quality, you can filter that out. Like for example, I noticed when the candles wick the SMA, it makes it lower quality. So what am I gonna do? Add a rule where if it touches it, I'm gonna filter it out. It's a lower quality trade, and I'm not gonna take it. Like really low quality trade, and I'm not gonna take it. So we'll see this bad boy break this low. That'll be what we want to see before we look for another pullback. We're just kind of chopping it up right here, right now. Market chop all day. Can get rid of this because we're not moving bullish yet at all. It's still pretty slow though. We're like chopping our way down. A little bit of a move up. If we want to see an uptrend play, we're gonna have to start making some new higher highs and higher lows and break past this 200 SMA and hold above it. What's gold looking like? Gold's in a pretty good downtrend. ES also in a downtrend. It's kind of same as NQ. Damn, everything looks the same. We're in that downtrend. Moved over to gold chart. She's trending down. Yeah, gold is trending down pretty good. Pretty good. Damn, bro, it's only 10 a.m. What is this chop? Why are we chopping only at 10 a.m.? Slow ass June, bro. Surely walks in, isn't that crazy? We got pretty strat. Yeah, that's something really new. They haven't messaged me about it. I mean, I already like verified everything a while back, so that's probably why. Yeah, do the same. No, it's because I had like an issue with one of my payouts like a year ago, and they asked to see like me taking the trade, me with the keyboard, and they can hear me talking about the trade and whatnot. And I already had videos of that, and I sent it over. Yeah, cause I don't know, maybe I was trading like a little weird or something. They ask that like sometimes when they deny like a payout or something. I was actually gonna make a video though about that. I was gonna make a video to like help you guys build your strategies and what's it called? Write it down. So I guess it's kind of similar. I want to make a video where it's like, oh, there's a template you guys can use. You have to put your entry criterias, exit criterias, your trade management, basically the rules for your strategy, so you guys know exactly how your strategies work and the rules for it, following a simple structure. So like this will allow you guys to fully like understand what your strategy is, your entries, your exits, and if there's any trade management involved or not. So it'll be a pretty clean structure. That way you guys can have all your strategies like organized. All right, so we did an upside down head and shoulders. Now we're going to want to see the neckline break, and then we're going to trade to the... Okay, never mind. This thing has got to break out to either direction. This chop is not helping. Let me not see TikTok live while we're doing absolutely nothing. Oh, stuff on my lag went away. Okay, bro. Taking up too much bandwidth for bro's internet. Why you don't swing trade? Because funded, you can't swing trade with funded accounts. And if I wanted to actually like make money with swing trading, like the same how I do with live trade, like my live trading or my day trading, I gotta put in an account with like several $100,000. And personally, I'd rather not. Yeah, you could swing intraday, but yeah, but not over multiple days. Yeah, like from one market day to the next. Gotta go shopping. Take care, Robert. We'll see you, bro. Oh shit, that was loud. I think swing trading in general can be profitable because more scalpers are. I think swing trading, especially if you do different things, could be easier. Just cause it's like more zoomed out. Maybe there's very very slight less noise, but it's almost the exact same. But that, and if you're trading like stocks and stuff with strength or whatever, for example, you could definitely like probably make something with that because what's it called? Most things are like going up in the long run. Long or short, I'm biased towards to the downside. But actually, Blake, I'm curious. Do you know if you're performing better on longs or shorts? I'd be interested. It'd be interesting. If you perform better on longs, that'd be cool to know. Go scalp is 100% more profitable. I don't know. I don't know quite. Answer stocks are to all sorts of all currency. Yeah. So it's a little different. I don't know if they're necessarily better than a good swing trader though, but oh my god, bro, why are we so choppy even on the 30-second? I love it, but it requires too much margin. You have to deal with constant news events. Oh yeah, true, 100%. Because swing traders risk less to make more over time. Scalping requires, yeah, scalping you have it's yeah, because you're in and out a lot quicker, and you take a lot more trades often. So I guess you're right. Take on more additional risk as well when you're taking more trades. Doug, June just started. Let June play out. We're like transitioning from May to June still. At this point, bro, I'm about to trade support and resistance with this chop, bro. So we got support, we got resistance. This year cook, next year my year for sure. We chopped but we've actually been chopping the whole time. Actually, not really, but so choppy, bro. This is up to specialize in one stock. Um, it's honestly preference. Uh, it's honestly preference. If you, it's better initially to start with one and then try to understand like the movement and build a strategy around it, and then if you want to take, you can potentially test out your strategy on multiple stocks and see how it performs on multiple. I don't trade stocks, I trade futures, but you can apply the same concept to that too. McDonald indicator. That's on the MACD indicator. I don't know how. I don't use it, but just curious. I haven't personally used it. The last time I used it when I first got into day trading, which is when like it was like popularized. It's especially popular with like beginners, but I have never like actually incorporated it. I know it's more of a like momentum kind of indicator, but I never used it. Thoughts on this PA? I think we're extremely flippin' choppy, bro. We're hella choppy right now. Not taking a trade until we break out of this kind of zone here, which is gonna be to the downside. Volatile out of nowhere. We don't, not yet, but we're kind of building it. The specials in one stock. You can initially start off with that and then branch out after you test your strategy on it. But yeah, we're in very. If you guys are trading NQ, we're in like hella chop right now, bro. This entire zone. We needed to break out to the downside or the upside, whichever side he wants to do. Ideally downside, because that's where you get a banger play. Not to the upside. So in New York, NYC got bored of the chop. Not literally, they just gave up. Someone's just like, alright, fuck this shit. I'm about to buy everything. Now it's going up. For a bullish play, though, we're going to need to see it first break out of this zone and then start some continuation to the upside before we decide to take long. Damn. When did you become profitable? I became profitable 3 years after my trading journey, 1.5 years ago. We're moving up. Kind of broke out of this chop, though. Any setups today? Yeah, Bubba. We had one setup right here. The one valid setup right here was a loss off this one. There are other setups, but those are lower quality setups like this win right here. But that was lower quality setup. This is the main setup for today. Right now, I want to see some more continuation to the upside. I want to see us kind of continue up with this. And then maybe we could look to take a long, but we want to see it continue to the upside. I froze? Okay, let me leave and come back. I didn't freeze? Can you guys hear me? Okay. Think we're vibing then. Damn, we're flying. Minus 220 on the PA. Yeah, PA's dookie. But we are coming up now. Oh, bro, I was doing good last week. Was 1 day away from getting a 4K pay, and I'm at 400. It's part of the game, bro. Make sure you didn't let the money get to your head and overtrade and get your balance back to practically zero. You want to, even if you're close to like a 4K payout, you want to treat it like literally an eval. Like at any point in time, you want to treat it like an eval, so you treat the account like it's nothing. Because as soon as you start like kind of hyping it up, like you're about to get your payout, that's when emotions kick in. And even though they're good emotions, you're hyping up, but it's going to affect your trades. So if we can hold this and continue up, then that'll be nice for a bullish play. I froze. Okay, let me come back. All right, can you guys hear me now? Okay. You didn't freeze. No, it's in the Discord. I don't know. It's like it bugs out randomly. How much today? We're slightly red today from this first trade. But I'm open to take a bullish play if we continue trending back to the upside. Today long was too early. But was too early too. My bias is right most days, but I'm a couple minutes early. If your bias is right, then just go try to time your entries better. Go look at how you can improve your entries and make a rule and test it. No coincidentally had internet issues. Get rid of this. Oh, I'm not sharing screen. I forgot. W reminder. Should be Gucci now. I'm practicing on Sim Prank to do first live soon, trying both bullish and bearish. Fire, bro. Also, if I was using 2 instead of 3, I would have been good. Yeah, you gotta note that down then. You gotta note that down that you're like over leveraging is a big issue. And work on that. You can bet on turn of Jesus to pause 44K? Dog, what? On polymer. When does the bet? How long is the bet going till? Odds is 3%, bro. Oh my god. That's crazy. Throw my house on that shit. I don't want money, but I know I should. Yeah, thinking about the money is like the biggest negative mindset. Get money out of the equation, bro. As obviously we're all doing it to eventually make money, but as you're doing it, you can't be thinking about the money. Like that's gonna make your performance a lot worse. So you need to cut that off completely. Yeah, probably not this year. Nah, imagine bro pulls up like literally December. Doggy, tell me. Oh my god, it's on TikTok. Potentially play to the upside. Yeah, I want to see. This is a little early for me personally. I want to see us kind of uptrend again, break this higher high, and then that I'll be ready to take another setup. This is a little bit early for me. Even though we did break out and we did go up. We broke past this high, these highs, and made a higher high. I want to see price. Yeah, see, we already invalidated it anyways. For a switch in trend, I want to see a higher high get broken from a downtrend. So, like for example, if we're downtrending like this, so we break past this low or this high right here, we form a higher high. That's not an uptrend yet. I want to see it break the higher high. And once it breaks the higher, that confirms the uptrend. Okay? Now, that's one example. That's one example. Another example is, let's say we don't just break this low like this. We do this. We make a higher low. That doesn't really matter. We still need to break past this low, make a higher high. Break past this high, make a higher high, and then make an even higher, break the higher high. That's what confirms we're in the uptrend. Breaking past the higher high for an uptrend and breaking past the lower low for a downtrend. One win, one break for me today. It happens. Nothing to be mad about, bro. Yo, we're currently trading. What's the big difference in futures? I would say biggest difference in futures is your fills. You have a lot less slippage in futures compared to Forex. You have a lot tighter spread usually. So when you enter positions, you're not getting filled. Let's say you enter for long right here. You're not getting filled all the way up here. You're getting filled a lot closer to where you want to get in. So slippage is tighter, slippage is less, spread is tighter, fills are usually less compared to Forex. Fees and commission. So I don't trade Forex, so I don't know what like the rules for leverage. I think the more leverage obviously it's riskier, so you got to kind of find the best for you, your kind of tolerance. Futures, the guy she tells you not to worry about. Nah, it was a W. That was a W quote though. Futures, if you want to compare futures and Forex is you, and futures is the guy she tells you not to worry about. Like, it literally, it's like, it has the same things as you, just all of it's maxed out a lot better. Heard R using it a month ago. Yeah, it was W quote. Gets me every time. Nah, that's crazy. Price was like, all right, we're out of this chop, and then straight back in there, bro. Yeah, I want to change to future mainly. I trust trade Nas. Dude, if you trade Nas, hop on future, bro. Hop on futures. NQ is the move, bro. Fills are so much better. You could scalp, get in and out of positions quick without getting cooked by spread and slippage, especially near market open. You're vibing, bro. Why NQ over ES? Just because there's a lot of volatility. A lot more volatility. Compared to ES, like if we look at ES, yeah, actually there is like volatility, but you can see like this is a like 30-point range, but on NQ this is a like 100-something point range. A lot more volatility. Although the chart, it kind of looks just like same a little bit, but yeah. Oh, looks like gold had a nice play. This is a little early. There was one off this right here, but yeah, this is a little early. We just broke below this swing low. We probably need to break below this. Hey, yo, what? What? Yo, what is this volatility? Volatility is what we want for scalping? Exactly. Volatility is like essential for scalping. At least for my style of trading. Do I think anything over 2 cons of 50 counts too much? Yeah, 2 cons is... I personally go with 3 cons, but that's because I have a buffer. So I'm fine with 3 cons. If you're feeling... Yeah, you can definitely go with 3 cons, especially if your stop loss is really tight. So even though we did tap into here, I'm not taking that. Because we need to break back down. We just came down here. We need to make a lower low and break it. Do we got news right now, bro? Why we got so much volatility? Is Papa Trump speaking? First time I watch stream, man. What's up? What's up, Scourge? News was 7 minutes ago. There was no news, like, really, like high impact news. Which is weird. Trump did a travel ban. Yeah, he did that an hour ago or something. Or 11 hours ago, it says. Trump put a travel ban restrictions on 19 countries. Rush got 27 points. W. Hey, yo, this volatility is actually insane. What's your stop? Five point on NQ? No, my stop's not 5 points. My stop can vary anywhere from like 6 points up to like 30 points. Still shorts. We're flipping biases like back and forth right now. I want to wait for a clear direction right now. I want us to break this high right here, form a higher high, pull back, break the higher high, and then I'll be looking for long. That's what I'm waiting for. Yeah, it could be just some small news that came out, but that's just causing the volatility. No, we didn't miss anything. Hold on, I'm gonna get my tea real quick. W morning tea. All right, what? Dog, Hunter, why are you taking a trade? We're literally like flat. Literally no trend yet. I mean, his print is working, but oopsie daisy trade. It's pure. Damn, bro, we're just getting a lot of crazy volatility, bro. Damn. Damn. All right, Hunter. Jesus Christ, bro. Let me just like not. Let me just like. What's the winner on your strategy? 60% with a 1 to 1.6 RR. Yo, W. No, actually, what the helly, bro? What the helly? Why you taking it straight? Go get in now, buddy. Hunter, why you acting like you're about to not use that payout money to get a month's worth of in and out? Like, don't even try. Nah, PA actually just like on some crazy shit. Damn, you guys printed off that like crazy volatility spike. All right, okay. You can't think we coulda, woulda, shoulda, bro. Come on. Now, IQ, what you cooking right now, bro? This is some crazy volatility. Okay, well, I mean, either way, I'm happy to take a bullish play off of our SMAs if we get it. Now, since we made like extreme moves. Which one's the red line? Top step doesn't have it. The red line, I'd choose a Williams alligator indicator. So add alligator, Williams alligator, change it to these settings. If you go to the trading chat, the main trading chat, you have these settings, and then after you apply these settings, these values, change the style and turn the jaw off. And then the blue line is the 200 EMA. Of course, bro. What's up, Saf? One to 12 hour free money today. Hey, yo, what? The flying catches, go ahead and log off. 1 to 12, that's like easy shit. It's like low RR numbers, bro. Okay, now just volatility just died off. I'm low-key like, do I want to get in a trade? Tapestry TikTok gurus be showing, nah, actually. All right, we just had a surge of volatility. Now price action is just chop. What in the world, bro? What was the news? It was something about Trump putting a travel ban, but it could be like other stuff. Like he got called out, so he got stopped. That's crazy. IQ moving the market for Hunter. As soon as Hunter gets out, market just pauses. All right. We're slowly dumping in that bad boy. Are we going to tap in that bad boy or not? So I sent it. It gave y'all a chance before I moved. Uh-oh. Dog. You couldn't fill us? We're so close to getting filled. Brother. Gotcha. I'm going to take care of Hunter, bro. W trade. Creamy my pants with this movement. Have you ever used interactive brokers? No, I haven't. But NQ to 30K, bro. 30K today. For beginner, getting more brokerage beneficial. 100% Tradeovate or Ninja Trader brains. 100%. Check out Tradeovate if you're a complete beginner. That'll help you get set up. Their platform is completely free, and you can practice and demo trade with real-time data for free as well on Tradeovate. So check that out. Yeah, Ninja Trader bought Tradeovate. You're right. That's why if you try to demo trade on Ninja Trader, it's the same platform as Tradeovate. They bought it in like 2022. Bro, tea is like the best thing to sip on in the morning. It's nice. It's warm. Doesn't have crazy amount of buttload of caffeine like coffee. Using TradingView right now. Yeah, I'm charting through TradingView, but I'm trading on Ninja Trader. Coffee way better now. Y'all crazy. Just past 2 evals. I'm getting off. See you tomorrow. Take care, boo. W mans, bro. Wait, you just passed it? Oh, you already funded trader. Never mind. These blue-like colors are like bugging out. But W mans. Protein shake in the morning. All right, bro's locked in. Okay, can we please dump it between the green and red SMA and then give us a entry? You in the bathroom after an hour? Oh shit, we tapped in. I just realized. Alright. We need to not touch the red SMA and get a green candle closing out. That'll be a nice entry for us to the upside. So please do not touch. Okay. If we get a green candle closing out, that'll be our entry. If we touch the red SMA though, that invalidates. Remember. And yep, we touched it. Just a wee bit of milk, peanut butter, 1 banana, Greek yogurt, oats, protein. Dog, that's a whole meal. That's like 500 calories, 600 calories. That does sound good though. Yeah, you're right. But that's actually a whole meal, bro. Bro, you like Queen Elizabeth. I was going inside brokers and they had listed, couldn't decide best one. I'm telling you, brains, go for Tradeovate or Ninja Trader. Best ones. I'm telling you. It was far. It smells like dead rats. Sorry, right now I waited for momentum candle. No, not momentum candle. I was waiting for a candle to close. I waiting for a price to come in between the green and red SMAs. And then give me a green candle closing out. So momentum candle would be with the momentum strat. With this strategy, this pullback strategy, I'm not waiting for a momentum candle. I'm waiting for just a green candle closing out of the green SMA. This is a more mechanical version of my momentum model. They been through some shit, bro. Don't sleep. What about time frame? What time frame? I trade on the 30-second time frame. A BZ. 30-second. 1 minute is what I like look at here and there. All right, hold up. Why are we talking? Wait, what are you guys saying? There's enough of me for. Okay. Dog, what are y'all saying, bro? Damn, back to chop. What's wrong with being Indian is crazy. Personally, I like to take showers. I like being clean. I don't like being dirty. I like being clean. Sorry. I like being very clean. Yes, I am, Aji. Okay, bro. No. No, I'm not. How dare you say that, Layla? I'm cooked. But I said yes, I am to Layla. Today's a great day in the market. Withdraw 12K today for take profit trade. W mans, bro. Good shit. What trade today? Only one trade today so far. This loss right here. You don't miss off of this continuation. It was a solid trade. Just ended up getting stopped out. Part of the strategy. Can't do much about it. It's part of the strategy. We're going to apply the rules, keep applying because we know it works. But nah, yeah, I like taking showers. I like the clean water. Very clean water. Hey, Dax, hope that prints for you, bro. Hey, yo, we're pumping for Dax. Could we get Papa Trump pumping the market for us for Dax? What's the strategy? It's a pullback strategy with just literally incorporating trend following, trend like identification, and the Williams alligator, which is the green and red SMA right here, this green and red moving average line. All we want to do is see price come into the green and red SMA after a pullback from a strong trend, and then get a candle closing out of the green moving average, and that's going to confirm entry to the upside for our strategy. Plain and simple. Exit early? Why you exit early? Gotta hold to your TP. I mean, Dax, was that part of the plan? Be real with me. Originally, when you wanted to get in, did you tell yourself, okay, I'm exit when I get to BE? I mean, when I get to break even? Okay, what about normally when you're trading? Let's say you get a setup like that normally. What is strategy called? I made it myself, Amar, but I think if you want to find like a variation of it, you can look up Williams alligator strategy. But there's nothing like this the way I have it set up. The way I have it set up, I like kind of configured it myself and tested it. All in on puts is crazy. I mean, if you normally leave it to your TP, you should just leave it. Otherwise, you should make it so, what's it called? You should make it. How does it sound? How does it sound? No, it sounds fine. I just tested it. It sounds fine. All right, you're back. Buy your mic from Sheen. I don't think it's my mic, bro. I think you're messing up the mic. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my mic, bro. Bro, spitting knowledge. Wait, what were we talking about? Bro, using webcam mic. Nah, this mic's straight from Amazon, bro. Might need to upgrade. But it's not the mic. I don't think it's the mic. I think it's probably... I don't know. I don't know what it is. Weird. PC likes to do some bullshit sometimes. Yeah, Maj, I still have it, yeah. My sent it? Yeah, I got you. After I stream. Two L's, two W's, down 500 on day. I'm gonna leave it there. Hey, no shame in walking away. Happens to me when I launch certain games. Yeah, I don't know why. It's like it's a weird thing that's only recently been happening. Taking a trade safe. So, okay, show why you took in trade. What strategy you use. Yeah, I got you. So, the trade we took today was this short play off of this breakout of the SMA. What we wanted to see trend strength. We want to have a bias. We had a bearish bias since we were downtrending, right? And we were below the 200 EMA, which is this dark blue line right here, right? This blue line. And we were also having the 200 EMA slope down as well. Those are like my main criteria for having a bearish bias. Once we have all three of those criteria, we want to wait for price to pull back in between the green and red SMA. Without touching the red SMA, I want to see a candle closing out of the green SMA in the direction of the original trend. That signifies my entry. My stop loss goes at the high of the pullback. My take profit goes at the swing low. And that's all it is. No trade management unless our trade is over 1 to 2 RR. Then we set our stops to break even at 1 to 2 RR. Get out of my Discord, bro.
Look at messages right now on Discord. You're gonna lose your mind. Bro, the video I posted of like us sharing the GT3, people actually believe it, and they're actually D1 bleeding.
This.
It's actually crazy. They're so sexy. Send them.
Everyone there. Dog. Hey, nah, nah. What?
Your chat, now I can include the both of them.
Who said that? Wait, where? No one said that.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, maybe deleted it. I don't see it.
Bro, it's in Discord chat. It's in live trading chat. Sorry, you can't be this blind.
Bro, it's not there. Oh, I'm stupid. I see it. Or I'm up 2.4K. Got on that 300 drawdown left. W, bro.
Yeah, you saw the message though, right?
Yes. Bro, it's fake, bro. It's not real. They're just saying a whole lot of bullshit.
No, it's actually crazy. Bro, this guy said the video isn't the skit. They went to our school. They literally get clowned on by buying a car to try and impress everyone. They do trick people. Brother, what? The skit.
Brother, even people from no one would say anything near that, bro. They do not know who we are.
Also, people from our school like fuck with us.
No, actually, this is
Our school.
literally.
Our school, man.
Jesus Christ, so much chop.
Oh my god. This guy commented, this is so cringe. These dudes probably have very big ego and they probably have nothing going on in their life. And the GTR is ugly, and the Rolex is ugly, and they need to swap things to make a living like this. I'm like, it's a skit, you airhead. He's like, your life is a skit.
That's actually crazy.
People are not a real time.
Internet is crazy, bro. Everyone's just a keyboard warrior all of a sudden. It's probably programming a PC automatically adjusting the mic volume. I didn't open up any programs. It was just out of nowhere. Bro, how are being inputs crazy, ignoring all the massive gaps up in weekly? I mean, just following my strategy just doesn't seem right for my strategy. But if you follow your strategy, go for it, bro. My strategy just doesn't favor puts right now. Oh yeah, only one loss today. You took one loss? Don't you take 2 trades or 1 trade?
I took 3 trades today.
3?
3 different strategies. 1 on Take Complicator accounts, 2 on Apex.
So they didn't which one got a thing? Loss.
My first one strategy had no trade today. Other one took a $700 loss on one account only. And then the other strategy had 1.4k profit accidentally.
Accidentally? How accidentally?
It's my Take Profit Trader accounts. Usually I'm supposed to make $140 per trade. I made 1.4k. Hope they pay me out.
That's W. Instant payout. I'm off for today, guys. Have a day rest of the day. You mean have a great rest of your day? W Lewak, bro. Take care, bro. We'll see you. I was gonna say well, have a great rest of your day, but I was like, it says have a day rest. Yeah, I was like, wait, what? Nah, but W. No, when you're up in life, it's always gonna be people around you talking shit. 100%. I mean, I never had those type of people around to begin with, so it's like.
It's like, ha ha ha, poor people are funny. No poor person, bro.
They just say whatever, bro.
If two people can afford GT2, that's still cool.
Dog, if two people can afford a GT3, that's still like nowhere near poor. That's still each have to pay 150 grand.
That's 140K each.
Literally.
It's actually brain rot. Reading YouTube comments is brain rot.
No, it is.
Instagram's like, oh shit, bro. Like,
No, Instagram is also like crazy. If you get a viral video like to the some wrong audience, like you can get some crazy Instagram commenters.
no, but Instagram is funny though. They're obviously trolling.
Yeah.
They're dead serious.
Yeah, true. Now let's be real. Who even watches YouTube Shorts? Like, no one watches YouTube Shorts.
Kids that aren't allowed to watch TikTok.
Yeah, true. Or yeah. All right, bro. We got like no volatility. I'm gonna wrap things up here. TikTok. Hopefully, you guys gain some value. I'll see y'all in the Discord. Everyone stay blessed. If you guys are still trading, trade with risk management. Don't bullshit yourself. Do what you know you need to do. Y'all got this shit. All right. Peace out, everybody. Stay blessed, y'all. Let's go. All right. Discord. What? Huh?
You do a dance to finish off. At the end of all your live streams, do a quick little dance thing.
When we hit like 100 viewers, or I'll do dancey dance.
No way. Hey, y'all heard it here, bro.
Maybe. No promises. Don't forget, I'm up $2. See you tomorrow. $2. W mans. That's like a nice Hershey bar right there. Maybe. But I'll see you guys tomorrow, 9:20 a.m. Eastern Time. Discord. If y'all are still trading, you already know, follow the rules. Don't bullshit yourselves. Y'all got this shit, all right? Enough for ramen. Nah, it's enough for like 3 ramens, bro. But I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Stay blessed, y'all. Take care, everybody. Peace out, y'all. Let's get it.